Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz and welcome back to Paper Mario Color Splash. Last time, I apologize about our romp through Mondo Woods. I was not exactly proud of the nature of the state of mind that I was in, so I apologize. I thought about re-recording it and doing post-commentary, but those are never any fun, so we're gonna keep it, stick with it, and head through the Marmalade Valley, which is kind of an interesting place because we get to see a couple of new enemies. And by new enemies, I mean reskins. And by reskins, I mean enemies that Nintendo has already reskinned in the past, but it was passed on as new enemies. So let's go and continue on with our newly acquired excavation site permit. Hooray! It's nice to know that a piece of paper can be controlled by another piece of paper, and that allows us to get into areas we otherwise wouldn't be able to. Because we ended up helping out the professor in the last part. Although we did not find the mystery of the missing pup, so maybe she'll be here, who knows? But wait. Oh yes, the permit, I forgot. From the toad that will not give us a hug. Cool. Well, you don't need to hold it over your head like that. You can just hand it over here. Have fun. Have fun in this extremely dangerous work environment. Yes, now we can see what all the hot fuzz is about. Alright. But we should also be looking for the one paint star that happens to be here. Alright, so Huey wants to do a little bit of fossil hunting, whereas we're going to go looking for some paint stars. Alright, and watch where you step. We've had a number of small earthquakes recently. That probably has no bearing on the story whatsoever, but that's okay. We'll just go and mind your own business, and hopefully get 100% here. I think we can do that our first time. Although if we can't, then whoops. And whoops, that is not the button to do things here, so... Oh god, this is what happens when you go between Paper Mario and Super Mario Galaxy 2. Okay, so if we want to head over here, this will lead us to a dead end, I believe. I mean, no pun intended, considering the giant skeleton in the back. So we're digging very slowly. Do you need help? Hey buddy, you're trying to cause a rock slide? He's so mad. That's why he's digging with his bare hands. Okay, so nothing quite there to do yet, but we did have this platform here that apparently knows when we're on it and when we need it. Alright, crescendo, up my friend, and, oh, hello Mario, here to check out our find. Well, if you'd like a closer look, you can enter through that hole and go up the scaffolding. Be careful in there. Alright, hopefully there's nothing dead in here that wants to murder us. That would be really out of place and kind of unusual. Also these water puddles, I think they're water puddles, like, sound effects would indicate that that is exactly what they are, but if we try and water them, or paint them, look at it, it's just like, well, for one, the paint goes under the water, but they just, it's weird. I don't know. Ooh. Did you feel that? I don't know, I mean, ooh, here we go again. Oh, geez. That sounded very unusual. It's getting louder, what's going on? I wish I could tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you the dry bones. These guys are kind of a pain in the ass. Not a huge fan of them just because, well, they don't give you experience and you can't exactly kill them. Does that sound familiar? Also, I meant these were reskins, ironically, because they're made of bones and thusly have no skin. Whoop! But also because they're very similar to Koopas. So, there's that. So I guess we could probably get in a fight. Oh man, the earthquake broke the scaffolding. Won't someone think of the scaffolding? Oh, is this the scaffolding? It didn't seem very well built. So we can get in a quick fight, even though there's other instances that we can do this. Alright, 2 of them, perfect. What does our thing look like here? We'll go and do a couple of these. It's a good idea to hold on to your large things because we'll be heading off into the sacred forest, and that'll be some shit for us. So we'll do some of these. They won't get a chance to attack, really, but that's okay. As long as we get the perfect, we'll be fine. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so not too bad. But they just stand there in a pile of bones, and it's a really unfortunate situation, especially when you gotta put them down by doing that and missing. That's how you're supposed to get rid of them. But I gotta go and squander every opportunity that presents itself to me. They will come back though, and hopefully allow me to squish them. Here, come over here. I'm right here. Don't get too confused. There we go. It's so satisfying. It's very oddly satisfying. Also, we got ourselves nice little drapes here. I don't know the purpose of those exactly, but they give us a couple of ice flowers, so good on them. And, ooh, fire flower. Not very effective against dry bones. Contrary to popular belief, you probably don't want to use fire flowers on them whatsoever. We'll go through here, destroy more of this world, kill you. Actually, I think that guy had a couple more new enemies on him, but even if you get in a fight with dry bones and they have other enemies that yield experience, you won't get them, so let's take that POW block. Ooh, that's gonna be good. I need to practice a lot with the POW block, in all honesty. Wait a minute, this area isn't supposed to be seismically active. Why are we getting earthquakes? No, a localized quake of that size could only be caused by some sort of giant monster. Yes, exactly the conclusion that we should all be coming to. Ooh, here we go. I'm not gonna forget this one. Cool. So we got the jump, and most of them are dead. Can we get up to this one? This is a question I have. Yes, we can. I just decided to take the low road first. All right, let's get rid of this guy. There we go. And do we get anything out of that? Or is that it? Oh, here we go. Thought there was something unusual. What? Okay, I didn't know that those were there, but thanks, I guess. Let's move forward, shall we? We need to find out the source of this giant earthquake. I'm sure it's probably not going to be good news for us considering all the claw marks in the wall. Like the slashes. Oh, here we go. Mario, we need your help. This place is a disaster soon after that big earthquake. Like it wasn't already before? Alright, whatever you're saying. Hey, we got the hop slipper ×2. That is bound to fuck some details of some people up, I will tell you right now. Somebody help! The vibrations triggered a cave-in and one of our excavators is trapped. Great. Save me! Isn't this the rescue squad's job? Where are those guys? True. I guess we'll have to do it ourselves, Mario. This also is true. Alright, why is it always up to us to save things? Like, we have Princess, the actual Princess Chomp, we have the excavator toad that got caught there, there's just so many things we're in charge of. But hey, we got the hurl hammer, which is essentially the hammer equivalent of the line jump, which attacks all enemies, but it's way cooler. So, anything else to say? Nothing? Somebody help? Okay, there we go. Can we destroy any of this? Hey, don't scare me like that. I thought it was another rock slide. He is not amused. He is so mad. Alright, this is a soft hat zone, guys. Make sure you're all wearing a soft, poofy hat at all times. Meanwhile, everybody's just extremely freaked out. There's a toad buried alive directly above us, Ryan Reynolds style. I know buried alive sounds pretty bad, but the alive part is good at least. Alright, so it's up to us to save the excavator. The scaffolding is broken. You're gonna have to take the long way to the top, guys, if you want to rock and roll. Right, what is it with every level in this game making us ascend? It's, the only way to go is up, apparently, and we can't go this way because you can't break things that are completely colored in, so I don't know, maybe some building infrastructure could take that to good use. I don't know. But this area, ooh, I'm not a fan of this part. I fell off like 8 times here. No joke getting through this, because you're supposed to ride that log over to the right and also deal with some Goombas here that apparently like wearing the bones, the skulls of their dead parents, a la Cubone. So here, let me, apparently missed. I mean, no big deal. We can only hit in like 5 directions, and we'll take them out. They are not difficult. They have essentially the same skill set as their boneless brothers. So let's use a hurl hammer and hope that takes them out. Excuse me. There we go. And let's see what this yields. Alright, sorry guys, gotta put you down. Out of your misery. There we go. Nice! And that was not even close. I should have had another item there. I could use the POW, but those are actually much more useful for other things. So let's go with this, and just in case, we'll go with that. Color that in, and be wary, you're going to be using a lot of your red over the course of this area, so try to avoid using like e-cameras and things like that. That'll get rid of all your things, and that was fucking great. Okay, well, this is officially the longest battle we've had in the entire game so far, and I am squandering it. Here we go. Can't believe I missed that with the line jump. That is absurd. Alright, here we go. The volume is also pretty loud on my television as well, and it's very late. This is the first thing I've recorded today, and I was going to start with some Super Mario Galaxy 2, but this just feels more fun right now. I don't know, even though as much as I want to do that one, I also want to continue on through here before I forget what's next. because I only have like the one other playthrough I've done of this, and I want to get through as quickly as possible so I don't act like a dummy in certain places like this. You want to go ahead and head to the left a little bit, friend? Nope, he doesn't. Come on, come on. Ooh, there we go. God, they just have like this really depressive look of despair on their face as they get squished. Okay, really now? Thank you. Okay, so we actually need to head up there, but if we go over here, health, hooray! Just what I needed. Also, secret passage in the wall! Whoop. I don't know how I got turned around by that, but it's time for some revenge as we got ourselves a new enemy by the name of the Scaredy Rat, so cool. And speaking of not using things such as the fire flowers, actually, let's use this one. Because we'll find, I think, green around here, so at least we have that going for us. We'll use this and hopefully get a perfect on it. An excellent. There we go. Gotta get the timing not. Oh god, and of course, it doesn't kill the. That's great. I'm awesome at this game, you guys. Can you tell? If I had like the pointy hat on after I did that, that probably would have been fine. Okay, well, I need to get rid of a lot of space here. I was actually on the verge of heading back and dropping off all my stuff. Do we not? Is this the? Okay, that is the iron jump. Sorry. All right, let's just use that. Get it over with. Because the last time I checked, I had 90 cards, and I just want to make sure I have enough for all intents and purposes. But also not too many. Just things that can help us out, you know. And then drop all our new stuff off at the bank. The bank of the Art Institute. And you know what? I need to find another Dry Bones because they are usually really good about dropping their enemy cards, so it'd be nice to get one of those. But nothing to fill in here, which is unfortunate. So, oh, whoa, that was weird. All right, here we go. All right, so, oh, there was a really depressing looking toad up there. He's probably smoking it up. Got a little doob on his hands, probably, jeez. So funny when an old person says doob, like a joint doob or like a roach. It's like, well, what is that kid had a doob in his hand? It's just like weird because that feels like such a innocent word. Like, aw, I stubbed my doob over there. Just, you know, I don't know what I'm talking about. But what I would like to do is collect this. Thank you. Ooh, another double jump that we will probably never use. Although we could most likely give it to the institution of the art that is underground. And move forward. There we go. Yeah, this place I fall off way too many times, mostly because you have to in some cases. So for example, right here, we need to fall off over here if we want to. I mean, we could just avoid the other guy, but to color this in, gotta do that. There we go. And, ooh, KO Hammer. Something I will probably lose. And you, are you okay? Are we going to reenact Austin Powers here, or are you just happy to see me? Ah, I didn't get time for lunch earlier, so I'm sneaking a quick snack. Don't tell my boss. Oh, and he gives us a 1-up mushroom. Perfect, thank you. I will give you this doob. Keep you quiet. Okay, so let's hope we get the Dry Bones card here, because next time we head to Port Prisma, ideally, I would like to be able to get rid of some of my cards here. We'll be able to buy POW blocks. I'm going to try that out. I suck really bad with it, but it's hard to say. I could use the piggy bank. I mean, I've already illustrated how friggin' awesome it has the tendency to be. But just to stay on the safe side, shit. Do we use a fire flower? One that's already colored in, maybe? We'll use this. Yeah, because the timing for this, I just need to practice. I don't use the POW block very frequently at all, but it seems like you need to do it like the... Yeah, see, I'm just the worst at it.